welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing a thoughts on films video. Instead of doing 5, I'm doing 10, so basically 2 videos in one, because I watched quite a lot of films. I think half of these are all rewatches, but some of them are new films. So let's just get straight into it. This is 10 random film reviews that I've watched for various reasons or just for fun. So the first one I have here is Eleanor's Secret. This is a movie that I got as a wild card for my birthday, and it's a little animation film. It's not too long, it's 74 minutes, and it's really cute. The animation is different, but it's very beautiful. It's hand drawn or no, it's definitely hand drawn animation, and it just really looks nice. The story itself is about these two little brother and sister who go and stay in their aunt's house, and the aunt has just passed away and they have to go and stay in this house, and the little boy gets handed down her library, and that's just, I love it already. Like, I love the fact that he gets this library, and the library is beautiful. It's definitely on the list of libraries you would want for movies and TV and stuff. So he gets handed down this library, and basically all of the characters from the books come to life, and like obviously you can see here this is Alice and the White Rabbit and all those kind of classic stories. All the characters come to life, and basically there's this thing where they're going to fade away if he doesn't do something. And you know, it's a cute little adventure story, but I feel like the characters, like the book characters, could have been, I don't know, like kind of featured a little bit more. I feel like they weren't in it too much, but I did really like the little boy who was kind of the main character, and yeah, it was cute. It was good. I gave it 3.5 stars. Again, the animation looked really nice, and I liked the plot and the story. I would watch it again at some point. So that's Eleanor's Secret. Now the next one I have, I actually cannot find it. I didn't even watch it that long ago. Where it's gone, I don't know. And it's funny because when I went to watch it, I couldn't find it, and then I had to look for it for ages. So I feel like it just does that thing where it blends in. So as a replacement stand-in for it, I have Kick-Ass 2, but I didn't watch Kick-Ass 2. I watched just Kick-Ass, so ignore that. Kick-Ass 2 I don't enjoy as much as Kick-Ass, but Kick-Ass itself I've seen dozens of times. I used to watch it over and over and over. There was a time when it first came out on DVD that I just completely loved it. I thought it was fantastic, and I rewatched it and I still gave it 5 stars. I still really enjoyed it. I still thought it was very good. Hit Girl is one of my favourite characters. I think she's a fantastic character. I really love Chloe Grace Moretz. I think she's great. And to be honest, Nicolas Cage is in Kick-Ass and he doesn't annoy me, so that's always a good thing. It's probably my favourite Nicolas Cage film, and it's kind of weird because I usually look at a film and it's got Nicolas Cage and I think, no, but I really love Kick-Ass and I really love The Croods, and he's in both of those, so you know, maybe I shouldn't do that. But typically speaking, Nicolas Cage movies aren't great, but I wouldn't say Kick-Ass is a Nicolas Cage movie. It's definitely not. It's just Nicolas Cage is in the film. But yeah, it's a very fun kind of high school film. To be honest, I should have put Kick-Ass on my top 10 high school movies, because it's definitely a high school movie vibe. You know, with this guy who decides he wants to be a superhero. He calls himself Kick-Ass. It's lots of fun, and like I say, I love Hit Girl, so yeah, give it 5 stars. And obviously, again, that was a rewatch. I will rewatch this one again soon. I've only seen this one once, Kick-Ass 2, so I do need to rewatch that one. The next one I have here is The Extraordinary Adventures of Adele Blanc-Sec. And this is a French film. I watched it with subtitles, and I kind of talked quite a bit about this one actually in my What Got Watched shelf 2, because this is one that I watched for my shelf 2. And I really did enjoy this. It was very weird and wacky, but the main character was such a good, strong kind of female character. I really liked her as a character. And if they did another one of these kind of with her, like another series of a film, I would definitely watch that one as well. I gave this one 3.5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I'll definitely rewatch it again in the future, because I always find with French films, and when I'm reading the subtitles, I don't feel I take everything from the film. I don't know why. I feel like they speak quite quickly, so I'm reading the subtitles quite fast and maybe not taking in everything visually, so I do want to rewatch this one again. And then I have Jurassic Park 3, which was also on shelf 2, and I gave this one 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I've been thinking about it since, and if I was to rewatch 2 or 3 right now, I would definitely rewatch 3. I think I preferred it than number 2. Obviously number 1 is the best. Jurassic World I really like as well, but I feel like maybe this is better than Jurassic World. I feel like a lot of people hate this movie, but I quite liked it. I thought the story was simplistic, which I liked. It was kind of quick. How long is this? 1 hour, 28 minutes, which is nice. And, you know, easygoing, speedy film, good storyline, nothing too stupid. You know, I felt like the purpose of them being on the island made sense. I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. It wasn't like, oh, we've got to go back for this crazy reason. I was like, yeah, okay, I can get on board with that. So I really liked this one. I definitely will rewatch it in the future. I gave that one a 4. Okay, and now a movie from shelf 3, which I haven't talked about in any videos yet, and that is Secret in Their Eyes. Now, okay, I feel like I have a lot to say about this one. I've really enjoyed this film. So obviously we have Nicole Kidman and Julia Roberts in, and his name looks pretty hard to pronounce. I really don't want to butcher it because he was fantastic as well. Our main male lead, he was great. So you guys can hopefully see who he is. Yeah, really was interested in the cast, and then I found out since having picked this up that it is a remake of a movie called The Secret in Their Eyes, which is a Spanish film, I believe, which people say is fantastic. Okay, and I've obviously watched this one now, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I would definitely recommend it if you like crime thrillers. Definitely recommend this one. But I'm not sure. I feel like I do want to check out the Spanish one, but apparently the Spanish one's quite a bit better, and it kind of, maybe this one's a little bit watered down, I've heard people say. But the thing where I'm torn is I kind of think, well, maybe I wish I would have watched that one first, because now when I don't know, I just maybe wish I would have watched that one because I know the story now, so it's not going to be as suspenseful. But then I would have always kind of wanted to watch this one because I really like Julia Roberts and Nicole Kidman actually, but I've watched most of Julia Roberts' films, so I always would have been like, oh, I'll watch this. And then I feel like I would have been disappointed in this because I'd watched the Spanish one, which apparently is a lot better. And so maybe it's good that I did it this way around, but I definitely would recommend it. And now, obviously, I haven't seen the Spanish one, but if you do enjoy watching foreign films and want to give that one a go, you know, it has basically a similar storyline plot, so I feel like you'd really enjoy either. And obviously, if you don't want to watch that one, definitely recommend watching this one because I really enjoyed it because I hadn't previously seen another one. So yeah, 4 stars, great crime thriller. Really kept me on my toes. I definitely will watch this one again. I really liked the ending and I thought this was a really good film. So yeah, definitely would recommend this. I feel like I've not heard many people talking about it, and I really did like this one. So yeah, Secret in Their Eyes. All the rest on this Thoughts on Films are all rewatches. But first we have Bad Teacher. Now the reason that I rewatched this one is because it's on my shelf number 3, and I thought I'd give a few a rewatch just because I wanted to see whether I wanted to keep them or not. This is okay. I'd give it 3 stars. I feel like it's not particularly funny. Like, it's not good. And the things I don't like about it, I don't like Justin Timberlake in this. However, I really like him in Friends with Benefits. So, you know, I don't just dislike him, it's just I don't really like him in this. I do not like, there's a certain teacher in this that I really don't like. And I thought Cameron Diaz was okay. I thought she was fine. She was good-ish. Like, she wasn't amazingly funny. Obviously, it's about this teacher who doesn't really care. She doesn't really do a very good job. You know, you kind of got the gist. It's been out for ages. But I did really like Jason Segel in this. I thought he was so good and so funny. I wish he would have been in it more. I loved the scenes between Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel. They were fantastic. However, you'd then think when they had their own movie, it would be good. But they had their own movie, Sex Tape, and that was not a very good film. So, I don't know what happened there. It definitely should have been more of like these two. And then also, Cameron Diaz has a friend who's also a teacher, whose name is Lynn? I don't know, I can't remember her name. But she is the actress who voices Sadness in Inside Out, and she was fantastic in this. I loved her. I thought she was funny, and I thought Jason Segel was funny, and they were my 2 favourite things about this movie. But bar that, it's, you know, the plot's not very good, it's not that funny, but it has got some really great characters. So I feel like this could have been better, but it was just okay, and I gave it a 3. I'd seen it before, and I feel like I'd had the same reaction before. I thought, this isn't as good as what I thought it was going to be. It's just okay. So, yeah. Okay, the next one also has Cameron Diaz in, and it is The Box. Okay, so this is from the writer and the director of Donnie Darko. And obviously I really like Donnie Darko. Lots of people really like Donnie Darko. And I'd seen this film before once, years ago. A friend recommended it to me. And I thought, you know what, I want to give this one a go. Again, it was on my shelf number 3. I didn't know whether I wanted to keep it or not. I wanted to give it another watch. And as I started watching it, okay, wait, no, before I started watching it, I said to Josh, you know, I think I didn't understand this movie. I think I was a bit confused. And then as I started watching it, I thought, I don't know why I was confused when I watched this years ago. I'm really enjoying this, really into it, very suspenseful. Basically, this couple get this box and they're told if they press the button on the box, they'll get $1 million, but also someone they don't know somewhere will die. So like, you know, do we press it, do we not, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of interesting because it kind of reminded me of the Belko experiment, which I watched recently, but I felt like you could maybe more put yourself in the shoes, and it brought up some really interesting discussion. Me and Josh were discussing what would we do, and it was just interesting, and I really liked that. And then it kind of takes this like kind of sci-fi path, and I don't really want to ruin it, but at first I was like, okay, I can get on board with this, and then it just lost me. I was just confused, and I didn't get it, and I was like, well, this bit I don't think is needed, and I really wasn't feeling it then. And then it ended, and I thought, okay, we could have like cut some bits out in the middle and just had the end the same. Like, I liked the end. There was parts I liked about this, but I really didn't like some parts of it, so I gave it 2.5. I feel like it just tried to do too many things in one film, but I feel like it's interesting enough to check out. But I feel like some parts are so confusing. I don't know, I feel like it tried to be similar along some parts of Donnie Darko, but then mix it with, I don't know. So yeah, 2.5. It was, I wish it would be more like the beginning all through the film. It's pretty long as well, it's like 2 hours I think, something. And an hour in, I'm starting to get confused. Okay, next I have Nanny McPhee. This was on my shelf too, and I like this movie. I just fancied rewatching it, so I did, and I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I really like Colin Firth. I didn't used to like him, you know, and then in Kingsman I was like, yes, I really like him, and I've always kind of liked him in this, and something else as well I really like him in. And Emma Thompson's obviously in this. And basically it's about these naughty kids, and Nanny McPhee, who's kind of a magical nanny, comes and sorts things out, and it's just cute and fun, easy, relaxing family film, and I always love a bit of good family fun. So yeah, I gave this one 4 stars. I'm glad I rewatched it. Again, I'll be rewatching it in the future. I feel like I've seen the second one, Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang. Is that what it's called? I feel like I've seen that one more, but now I really don't remember it. I don't remember if it has the same kids. I just can't remember. So I feel like I need to rewatch that one now soon. So I'll probably do that. But yeah, if you haven't seen Nanny McPhee and you like family fun, then this is a good one you might have missed out on when it came out. Okay, the next one is one of my favourites. I love it. And it is The Terminal with Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones and the guy who I just love, whose name I always forget. No, that's not him. Stanley Tucci? I don't know, I always get them mixed up, I don't know. But he's great. So basically this is about this guy who comes from, oh my gosh, where is he from? It's really like obvious because he says it so many, Kokosia? Okay, he comes from Kokosia, and that might not be quite how you say it, I've kind of forgotten. And he comes to the USA to go to New York, and he basically gets stuck in the airport because of, I won't go into it, but he has to stay in the airport, and it's so funny, and Tom Hanks is so fantastic, and it's so cute, and I gave it 5 stars, and I love it, and I've watched it a bunch of times, and I could just watch this 1,000,001 times. Josh had never seen it, so what a perfect opportunity for me to rewatch The Terminal and be like, yes, watch this. So if you haven't seen this one, I feel like it's one of Tom Hanks' underrated films, and if you like Tom Hanks, you've got to check this one out. You know, it might not be a 5-star on everybody's level, but for me, because I just loved it for years, it kind of just holds its place for me. But yeah, I love this one, really, really do. And then finally, I watched Just Like Heaven, which is kind of just a fun romantic comedy. After I rewatched this. After I had rewatched In Her Shoes the other month, I thought, yeah, I'm going to rewatch another kind of fun, like, romantic comedy. I really used to love this one, and I really like Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon, and it has the song from The Cure in the credits and a cover at the beginning, and I always really liked that, so I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. And it was cute and it was fun. I gave it 3.5 stars. Now, I gave In Her Shoes 3.5 stars. I feel like I didn't love it quite as much as In Her Shoes, but it's just kind of cute and fun. If you are in the mood for romantic comedy and you haven't seen this one, you kind of can't go wrong, because it's not amazing, but it's cute and fun, you know? And I liked the storyline, I liked the characters, it was funny. I'd watch it again this evening if somebody particularly wanted to watch it. Like, it's just an easy watch, there's nothing amazing about it, but it's enjoyable. So yeah, I'll rewatch it again in the future, and I like it. So that is all the movies. So those are the 10 that I watched. My favourite new watch is, The Secret in Their Eyes, or Secret in Their Eyes, sorry. And my favourite of the whole batch is The Terminal. So those are my favourites. My favourite of the whole batch and my favourite that is new to me. So let me know in the comments below if you have seen any of these films or if you enjoyed these thoughts on films videos. I would love to know. Thumbs up if you do. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!